carefully bring together leading experts and researchers in yoga therapy to share the latest evidence-based practices, the emerging trends that are shaping the field. So if you want to stay ahead and deepen your knowledge, SYTAR is definitely the place for you to be.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us live. I'm Kelly Froyo. I am the membership manager for the International Association of Yoga Therapists. And I am really thrilled to be here today to talk about SYTAR 2025, our annual symposium on yoga therapy and research. It'll be happening this June 19th through 21st at the Wyndham Atlanta Buckhead Hotel and Conference Center in Atlanta, Georgia. So Marita is here with me today, and we have lots of great information that we are going to share with you. But first, I would like to take a moment to get us calm and open and centered. So I invite you to settle into a comfortable position. You can gently close your eyes if you'd like, or soften your gaze. And bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale. Let each breath guide you into increased stillness and presence. As you continue to breathe, imagine a quiet place inside you, free from noise, expectation, and free from judgment. This is the space where your inner truth resides. With each inhale, invite more clarity. With each exhale, release any doubts or external influences that do not serve you. Now silently ask yourself, what is true for me in this moment? Simply listen and let go of the need to force an answer. When you reside in that space of quiet, your inner wisdom will rise naturally, just like the sun coming up over the horizon. No need to force. If thoughts arise, acknowledge them, and then return to the sensation of your breath. Trusting that your truth is already within you, waiting to be recognized. We'll take one more deep breath in. Pause at the top. And then let it out in a complete exhale. When you feel ready, gently bring your awareness back to your surroundings. Open your eyes with a sense of clarity, knowing that your truth is inside you and is always accessible whenever you take the time to listen. All right. Thank you for taking that moment with me. And I'm really excited, as I mentioned, to give you a sneak peek into what's in store for this year's SYTAR conference, key highlights and updates, what's new this year that we haven't done in previous years, and everything you know to make the most of your SYTAR experience. Today, joining me is Marita Greenidge, IOIT's Marketing and Communications Manager, and we're going to be chatting about what makes this year's conference special. And if you have any questions, we can answer those in real time. Just pop them into the chat on whatever platform you're listening and watching on, and we can try to address your questions. And so you can also say hi in the comments and let us know where you're tuning in from. All right. So, Marita, let's talk first about what makes SYTAR 2025 an event that people will not want to miss.
Hi, everyone. Like Kelly, I'm really excited to be here. And thank you so much, Kelly, for that really, really lovely centering. That was pretty awesome. So we're chatting about one of my favorite events, which is SYTAR, and it is the premier gathering for yoga therapy professionals. It's designed to offer a really, truly immersive, inspiring, and educational experience. So if you're interested in or very passionate about yoga therapy, I'm going to give you like a couple of key reasons why you would want to be at SYTAR. Just in general for this conference, and also for 2025. So the key thing here is you get exposed to cutting edge education and research. So we are very mindful. We carefully bring together leading experts and researchers in yoga therapy to share the latest evidence-based practices, the emerging trends that are shaping the field. So if you want to stay ahead and deepen your knowledge, SYTAR is definitely the place for you to be. The experience is more hands-on learning, so it is experiential sessions. So this isn't just about listening to lectures. This gets you actively involved and engaged in workshops, case studies, and a lot of experiential sessions so that you can integrate that new knowledge into your personal and professional practice. Then, of course, there's connection and community. So one of the best things about SYTAR is the people that you'll get to meet. I always look forward to it because, we work remotely and I get to see my colleagues and I get to see a lot of people that I might have been engaging with, a lot of members I might have been engaging with just online. So it's really great to just see everyone and feel that energy. So you'll be surrounded by like-minded professionals, mentors, peers, just people who are passionate about yoga therapy. So it's a really incredible opportunity to build relationships, share ideas, and collaborate with others in the field. And we've heard from other people who have gone on to actually work together, create programs together to come back to SYTAR as presenters and present together. So it really is a wonderful opportunity to make those connections. And then, of course, professional development and CE opportunities. So if you're looking to earn continuing education credits, SYTAR offers 22 CE credits, and the credits are automatically applied to your IAYT member profile within 4 weeks after the conference survey closes. So the SYTAR 2025 post-conference survey closes on July 31st. So the conference is June 19th to 21. Then you have a bit of time to fill out the survey, and then the credits are applied then by August 31st. So you must actually complete the post-conference survey to receive your credits. And if the survey isn't submitted, then the credits will not be applied. So very important for you to remember to fill out that survey. And then to view your CE credits, you just sign into your profile, you click professional development, and right at the top of your dashboard, you'll see your credits applied. So really, really wonderful opportunities. So education and research, hands-on learning, these experiential sessions are connection and community and professional development. And I'll turn it over to Kelly because Kelly's going to share some of the exciting updates for this year's event.
Thanks, Marita. We are always looking for ways to enhance the experience. We take a post-SYTAR survey, as Marita mentioned, where we hear your ideas, your suggestions, what things you liked, what things maybe didn't work out so well, and what we could do better. So this year we've got some exciting additions that we know you'll love. We have inspiring keynote speakers, which I think we have every year. That's one thing that's a staple. So I'm not saying that that's something that is different, but we find experts in the field of yoga therapy who will share their unique insights and expertise. We have our beloved friend in India, Dr. Ananda Balayoga Bhavanani, who will be speaking on moving from illness to wellness, the journey of yoga chikitsa. And in this keynote, he's going to explore how yoga therapy bridges ancient wisdom with modern healthcare, supporting whole person healing and long-term well-being. Our next keynote is coming from Catherine Schaefer, who is involved in yoga research. She actually presented an abstract poster at last year's SYTAR conference, the Symposium on Yoga Research. And her keynote this year is on the power of qualitative research in yoga therapy practice, skills for making the invisible visible. And in the session, she's going to highlight how qualitative research using yoga nidra, or a guided meditation as an example, can bring clarity to the subtle yet profound effects of yoga therapy. And our third keynote, we're super excited to have Reggie Hubbard, who he has a large online following, and he's just a really engaging and passionate person and presenter. He will be telling his story, Tethered to the Miraculous, a journey of deep practice and stroke recovery. After experiencing a life-altering stroke last year, Reggie's going to share how yoga, mindfulness, and self-compassion played a role in his recovery and transformation. We are also going to have engaging panel discussions. One will be focused on research trends in yoga therapy, where you can stay up to date on the latest findings shaping the field. And we are also having a second panel, which is new for this year. We previously had a single panel during the conference. This year there's going to be two. And the second one is yoga therapy as a tool for social change, exploring how our work can foster inclusivity, accessibility, and impact in diverse communities. Another new exciting thing, we realize that SYTAR is, a learning experience, and we are engaging our minds. And oftentimes that can mean, we're sitting and listening for long periods of time. We always have morning practices where you can get up and move your body at SYTAR. But we also have added afternoon practice sessions this year on Friday and Saturday. So we're making it happen. This year, you're going to have opportunities to reconnect with your practice in the middle of the day, which also helps you integrate what you're learning into your body and your breath. And there's going to be an opportunity for self-practice, self-guided practice, a space for you to go if you want to flow and move on your own. And there will also be a led practice session if you would like to be guided by one of your peers in yoga therapy. Another new thing, we have a lot of first-time attendees who come to SYTAR. We do also have a lot of, a lot of people who've been coming for years and years, but we are offering an orientation for new attendees this year in Atlanta. So if this is your first time coming to SYTAR, we want to make sure you feel welcome and prepared. You can meet with members of the IOYT team for this informal orientation. You can also meet others who are new to the conference and experiencing SYTAR for the first time. And this is your opportunity to ask questions of the staff and orient yourself and learn how to make the most of your experience during the conference. You can visit sytar.org, that's SYTAR.org, to learn more. Okay, I am going to pass it back to Marita because she is going to talk to you now about how you can register and make the SYTAR experience happen.
Thank you, Kelly. And I really am looking forward to those afternoon practices. And I think we would have mentioned in our discussions that it is first come, first serve, right? That's correct, right?
Yes. So I know that there's limited space in the rooms. So particularly if you want the guided practice, I think go show up early and grab your space for that. There is also the room set aside for your self-led practice, but both go early. If you want to make sure you get in that afternoon movement, get in there quick.
Awesome. So now that we've covered what makes SYTAR 2025 such an exciting event, let's get down into the nuts and bolts of how you can register and take advantage of the available discounts as well as financial support. So it's really easy to sign up. As Kelly mentioned, you can visit sytar.org, sytar.org, and right as soon as you land on that page, you are going to see the button that says register. So you hit that registration tab and you'll find all the details you need to complete your registration. The conference right now, we're in the early bird phase, which ends on May 20th. And for members, it's $549, and non-members, it is $649. And those prices increase by $100 after that early bird ends on May 20th. So again, everything is making sure that we're moving early. The Saturday night banquet, which is also very much a hit. Really awesome. Nice time that we can all dress up and relax and chat to each other over some really, really wonderful and healthy food. And that is $25, and it's an optional add-in. So you don't necessarily have to come to the banquet, but really it's such a lovely cap on the entire experience. So I would recommend that you do come to the banquet. And your registration this year includes access to the recordings of the event. So last year, the recordings weren't included in your registration. And this year we decided, so another new thing, we decided to include the recordings in your registration. So if you miss a session or you want to revisit key presentations, because we know how the workshop sessions are, there's several concurrent sessions and you can't go to all of them. So you choose the one that you want to be a part of, but then once you have the recordings, you can experience the others. So after the conference, we're going to be sending details on how you can access the recordings. Now, we know that cost can sometimes be a barrier, and at IAYT, we're deeply committed to making SYTAR financially accessible while also ensuring fair pay for our presenters, because that's quite important as well. So we do offer some forms of financial assistance, and there are discounts as well. So if you need support to attend SYTAR, we encourage you to reach out for a registration discount code. We want to make sure as many people as possible can participate. There is tuition assistance for people of the global majority, PGM, which encompasses the term BIPOC, and attendees from low or middle income countries. So requests are granted based on the honor system, and we do really strive to accommodate all requests. So if you want to know a little bit more about this, again, visit the conference homepage, sytar.org, sytar.org, and scroll down to tuition assistance, and you'll see a lot more details there. We also have students and program director discounts. So if you are a member of IAYT, you're already going to save $100 on the conference registration. That's one of our member benefits. But if you are also enrolled in an IAYT accredited yoga therapy program, or you are the program director or staff at an IAYT accredited program, you can actually save an additional $100. I don't think sometimes people know that. Sometimes when we send, people think it's just the usual $100. You can actually save a total of $200. That's when combined with the early bird rate. So if you haven't registered, now's the time. So head on over to SYTAR.org, SYTAR.org, and get ready for a really incredible experience. And Kelly will share like some bits of information, which also helps with making this experience like pretty incredible.
One of the great things about attending a conference like SYTAR is that it's not just about what happens inside the sessions. It's also about the experience of being in a new place, connecting with the local community, and immersing yourself in the city's culture. I actually have never been to Atlanta, so it's going to be a new experience for me, and I'm excited to explore a new place during any downtime that I have. The city is full of history, nature, and vibrant energy. So when you're not in sessions, we encourage you to get out there and take some time to explore and recharge in a way that supports both your personal and professional well-being. If you are looking for that peaceful escape into nature, the Atlanta Botanical Garden has a stunning, serene space. It's right in the heart of the city, easy to get to, and perfect for a mindful break between conference sessions. And if you want to move beyond your mat, the Beltline trails are also a really good way to get outside, get some fresh air, take a mindful walk, and soak in the city's creative energy. If you're interested in celebrating culture and history, SYTAR is going to take place during Juneteenth. It's that Thursday, the first day of the conference, and Atlanta is home to incredible celebrations that honor this important moment in history. So you can look around and take part in local events and experience the rich heritage and community spirit that makes Atlanta so special. So all around, SYTAR is about more than just learning. It's the whole experience. From the knowledge you'll gain inside the conference to the inspiration you'll find exploring Atlanta, we hope that you're going to get that nourishment for both your mind, body, and spirit. And we can't wait to see you there and experience it all together. I'm going to pass it back to Marita in a moment, but I am wondering, before I do that, if anybody has any questions for us while we are on here live. If you have questions about the conference, about registration. And you can take a moment. If something comes up, you can just go ahead and pop it into the chat and we'll try to address it as we see it. And while we wait for any questions to come in, I will let Marita wrap us up.
What I would say as well, Kelly, is one of the things that we really take into consideration when we are planning these conferences, when we're planning SYTAR, we are always mindful of the spaces that we go into. So listen to you talk about Atlanta, the locations that we choose. We always want to make sure that you come back feeling re-energized, rejuvenated. So they're always nice, beautiful spaces for you to, go and explore. That's a big part of it. And I know quite recently, I think people might have been going on and they clicked on the hotel link and it was saying that the rooms were sold out. So just wanted to make sure that I mention here, like that error has been fixed. There are plenty of rooms available for you. So, if you click on the hotel link again, go, you can, get together your room and stuff like that. And if you note any issues, please reach out to us because we know for sure there are lots of rooms available.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to usually, a lot of the times, you want to be in the same space that the conference is taking place. So we understand that. So yeah, this has been a really wonderful conversation. And as usual, SYTAR is really shaping up to be such a really powerful event. beyond the education, connecting, we're reconnecting with our purpose, refining our skills, and we're feeling inspired by the amazing work happening in yoga therapy worldwide. So if you are committed to growing in this field, staying connected, learning from some of the best minds in yoga therapy, then SYTAR 2025 is where you need to be. And again, that's visiting SYTAR.org, SYTAR.org. And the conversation does not stop here. We encourage you to stay in touch with us on social media, on Instagram if you're joining from Instagram, but some of you may be joining from Facebook or LinkedIn, and you might not be connected with us on Instagram. So a lot of cross-pollination here. So you can find us at IAYT.org. On Facebook, we are IAYT.org. So you can, if you want it for ease, you can put in facebook.com/IAYT.org. On LinkedIn, you can search for International Association of Yoga Therapy Therapists. And on YouTube, you can find us at IAYT.org. We also have Facebook and LinkedIn groups where you can connect with the community. And on Facebook, there's a group for IAYT member schools. I know sometimes people don't realize this, but there is this group. So you can go on there and find that IAYT member schools. And there's also a group for CIAYTs. So again, another way to connect with your peers. And if you want to stay up to date on all things yoga therapy, a great way to stay in the loop is by subscribing to our e-newsletter. And the best part is that it is open to everyone, even non-members. So if you want to stay informed about the latest in yoga research, education, events, you can subscribe by visiting IAYT.org. IAYT.org. Well, I didn't have to spell it. Those are literally the letters. Visit IAYT. Force of habit. Visit IAYT.org and you scroll down and you'll see where you can subscribe to our e-news. So thank you all for joining us today. I guess before I fully wrap up, still no more questions, Kelly, or do we have questions?
I haven't seen. Oh, I don't see any questions. I see Christine Weber. Hi, Christine. Thanks for watching.
Hi, Christine.
Hi, Christine. I saw your live yesterday morning for just a moment, and thank you.
Lovely to have you join us.
And thank you, everyone who came and watched today. And we hope to see you in Atlanta in June for SYTAR.
Yeah, we can't wait to see you and continue this journey together. Until then, stay connected, keep learning, keep sharing the power of yoga therapy, and see you at SYTAR.